Hey guys, it's Deso, and today we're going to talk about the Dragon Hunter Wand. More specifically, how the Dragon Hunter Wand will be essential for sailing. And the reason is simple. Sailing is introducing new dragons and new materials that are going to be insanely valuable. The Dragon Hunter Wand is a weapon that was released with the Varlamore group boss, the Huecoatl. On release, the wand was very lackluster. However, an update this year changed the accuracy and damage bonuses towards draconic creatures from 50 and 20% to 75 and 40% respectively. They also allowed this wand to autocast from the ancient spellbook, which opens up a whole lot of different methods. You can now AFK Blood Barrage against Mythal Dragons, KBD, Adamant Dragons, and now the wand is also the third best mage weapon against Olm in the Chamber of Xeric. Now enter Sailing, old school RuneScape's first new skill. Sailing introduces loads of new content to the game, and without going into all the details, because that would require a whole separate video and there's 1,000 of them out there right now, there will be two things we'll be looking at for this video specifically. The first thing is Sailing introduces many new monsters, but there are two we're going to focus on. First one is the Lava Strykewyrm. This monster will require 62 slaying to kill and 60 sailing to get to. It is classified as a worm and can be killed on a worm slayer task for slayer XP, but seems to be killable off task as well. We know certain spells will weaken them and certain will strengthen them. We can infer based on their name that's probably the fire spells that's going to strengthen them and the water spells that will weaken. It's also possible that ice spells could be used from ancients as the effective spell, but we'll have to wait and see. The second monster I want to look at that is newly added to the game with Sailing is the Frost Dragon. This new dragon will take a bit more sailing to get to. It requires 87 sailing to access the island, and we also know that they have a fire elemental weakness. While the Lava Strykewyrm is much more of a new feeling monster than the Frost Dragon, they both have something major in common. They are the source for the rare Dragon Metal Sheets. These Dragon Metal Sheets will be used in Sailing to make the high level facilities for player ships. And since this is a brand new item, the demand of these on the GE is going to be super high. I remember in an interview that Jagex did, I believe it was Mod Husky that said, for Ironman accounts, you better get ready, because there's going to be a lot of grinding for these dragon sheets. And well, we don't know the drop rate, we do know how many is needed. This is where it gets crazy. So one dragon kill part needs 5 sheets, but one large dragon kill part requires 5 kills. So one large kill part is going to need 25 sheets. But to upgrade your sloop, which is the biggest boat that we will have access to on release, will require 16 large parts. So if you do the math, 16 times 25, that's 400 sheets. For Ironman, this will be a long grind. For mains, there's a lot of potential for money to be made early on. So now you may ask, what does the Dragon Hunter Wand have to do with any of this? Well, if you remember earlier, I talked about how we can AFK Mythal Dragons and even KBD thanks to the Wand and Blood Barrage. With this AFK method and the Lava Strykewyrms and Frost Dragons being dragons, we'll most likely be able to use the same method in downtime to be able to AFK these monsters to AFK farm these dragon sheets. This will be a handy thing for Ironman to do to start chipping away at the 400 needed, and for mains looking to make some fat stacks while AFKing. Thanks to these sheets being locked behind these monsters, it truly does make the Dragon Hunter Wand essential for sailing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more guides and conversation style videos. I'll be posting guides on just about everything you'll need during sailing and every method and new thing I find at the start of sailing on Wednesday, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.